The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Welcome, everybody.
Pomp and circumstance that comes with this game, and winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
So outruns their offense for the first time this game. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Another carry for it. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready.
They give it to him up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Trujillo to try to point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. Most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down of the game for James Cook. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Another one for Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Again, it's Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looks like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Escapes a defender. Delivers another move. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
28-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On first down, Allen hits him on the in route. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 24-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on third and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Next on the crosser. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Go.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
He was taken down.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Loss of 2.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
Ready, ready.
That penalty helps him out. Makes it 2nd and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Seven Pirates. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
18 Rush, 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Snowy weather, no problem throwing that point after. And the Browns drive there, lead to 11. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And up from the pistol to Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. 40! Free inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Bills first down. A gain of 52 yards. First down, Buffalo.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Regular. P19!
It's Allen out of the pistol. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down in it!
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Butker knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
They'll run here from the gun. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
18, Pioneer! 70.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. It is cut left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 44-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he takes this up to around his 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Like Panther 11! Panther 11!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready,
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and long for him here.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here we go. 70 lock, 18, Robert, 18.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Completed over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
This is a design run for Allen.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen.
Right back to Kincaid, complete.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play.
And the Bills have a 1st down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is Cook on the handoff.
It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
12 yards to go.
What's that? Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Butker knocks it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set it.
A give now from the gun. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Sanders. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Cowboy, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 50, Trap 50.
To the air, Sanders. That's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Fannin. And they bring him down around the 34. Trying to work quickly now. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's got it in the red zone. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments block, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it had some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and welcome back to the rest of you as the snow continuing to fall here ahead of our second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Having gained up about a handful there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bills with the punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Blown back, gets the handoff. It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Go!
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
68, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous wanting out of the defense to stop that short.
And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Bills set to take over offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen setting up play action. Makes the grab and down left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. To throw again, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5.
Bills 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns getting their offense out there. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
A yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Well, third down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives him this 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now Martinez. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
With a gun, here's Sanders. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Getting money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18. 60 Vikings, 40, 70. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 ready.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
He's back to throw. He's caught. Fanning has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
19 tight, 19, 18 Cardinals.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. And the Bills return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. How are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They'll get it right at midfield following the INT. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. First down throw for Allen. That one's complete, right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now. They need 7. Slot man motioned over. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he started to get through the lane before it froze. 3 yards there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
60 average. 60 average. Ready? Drop 60. Trying Lions. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Campbell hauls it in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
60
line.
Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Terrell Bernard. It's a pickup of 6.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Back to the well again. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Count. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Browns 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
16.
There's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
On first down, Allen lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Back to the air, Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That'll be the first and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Johnny Lions. Ready?
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
18 Rattler.
That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, more than any play in the game, I promise you, that's one they're going to say, I'd like to have that. Defense totally on fumes, on the ropes. And what a great opportunity to choose how to attack that last little bit of yardage. And man, did they choose poorly.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Allen on 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
This is brought in by Coleman. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20.
21 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Bills 1st down.
To the air again. Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bills 1st
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
They've got a man in motion.
At the Browns 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Running back sent in motion. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bills down by 12. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen now on first down. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Second down.
Here you go.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook. They're sending the trainers out to check on. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
19, 18.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going back, it's the handoff. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looks like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
We're going to pass it here. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there and just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. And now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Got it. Ready?
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.